A long legal fight, this was a defining moment.
I think that this certainly is an opportunity for us to move sideways and to be creative and innovative. This is very much not, it's not the beginning of the end, it's the end of the beginning.
The court order was to remove tents and other structures, and as that happened, a few of the most committed manned the last barricade. Ultimately, though, the result was never in doubt. Occupy may survive, but it must change. The camp here had been a central and potent symbol of their cause.
That was Jeremy Cook. Well, one of the people who was there as that camp was cleared last night is Spyro Limneos, who was one of the Occupy activists. What was it like when the police and the bailiffs came in?
I think it was a very emotional moment. That's how I would describe it. It was peaceful. Occupy London has been peaceful since day one, but I think people were quite emotional because we have put so much effort and so much work into this movement. So it was really sad to see it go.
You knew it was coming, though.
We knew it was coming. That's the truth. We knew it was coming, and I think together with the feelings of sadness, there is also a positivity about the future of the movement. We are talking about Occupy 2.0, so we have plans for especially May. There is a lot coming up, and there is a lot of support as well. So we might have lost a very prominent site, which is outside St. Paul's Cathedral, but we are planning whether we're going to move to a different site or whether we're going to continue using different types of direct action that will help us get our point across.
But do you feel you actually achieved something? It's one thing to protest, but what could you point to that is actually a positive result of the occupation?
I mean, you cannot bring social change within 4 months. But what we have achieved, which is, I think, it's amazing. If you realize that we're just a very diverse group of citizens who came together without knowing each other, and we have made people from citizens to politicians, and from the Financial Times to the Davos Economic Forum, talking about corporate greed, banking reform.
Do you think that was thanks to you?
Absolutely. We have contributed to this dialogue, and this is one of the greatest achievements of Occupy, not just Occupy London. This is a global movement, and we have definitely raised awareness, and we have made politicians and even people from the banking industry talking about those things. And I think this is a great achievement.
Spyro Limneos, thanks very much for coming in to talk to us. Now, 10 years ago this month, the war in Sierra Leone ended. The rebels who mounted a terror campaign of hacking off limbs to gain control of illegal diamond mines were defeated. British troops and United Nations peacekeepers played a key role in beating the rebels. Then the rebuilding of Sierra Leone began. Because there can be no economic development without security, retraining and re-equipping the government army has been a priority. Our international development correspondent Mark Doyle covered the civil war in Sierra Leone and has been back a decade later.